This is what 1000 kilometers looks like from a high, and this is a lot. And I decided to run this insane distance to prepare for a very tough goal. And for the next 30 days I'm going to be running 33.3 kilometers a day. The first 15 days I will gradually adapt to this. The plan is I will run 16 kilometers in the morning and another one in the evening. Of course, to adapt to such a distance 15 days is not enough, but it's better than starting immediately with 30k. I ran only 4k, 12 left. I'm not going to run it fast. I will run it as much as I can because it's huge volume. It's like a marathon a day. So now it's 4:10 in the morning and here's no one outside. Ooh. 30k was enough and new for me. I always run more than this distance, but this day I had doubts about this distance. I will do more stretching and eat more food because I will burn a lot, kilos by kilos. Okay, I've just run half of 16 kilometers and another half left. And so the first 16 kilometers I did without much effort, but in the second half I ran into a big problem. I feel like jello, but this is not because I run 30k, because I trained 6 times. It's so huge. But it's fun, I can run. Let's go. Yesterday I burned 3000 calories. It's a lot, and because of this I add to my meals another meal. So now I eat 5 times and I think it will enough. After the first 30 everything was fine, but my legs were stuffed up because on the first day I took about 50,000 steps, but even that didn't have much of an effect. I kept thinking about how much I still have left. So 934 kilometers to go. It's a lot. Day after day I felt like I could start running 30k right away. So on day 5 I decided to test it out. So it's day 5 and I decided to run full distance right now. I burn for over 3000 calories a day, when my normal daily consuming calories is 3000, and I burn it all. I should consume twice to feel normal and train twice. So I've just run 30k full distance. I just feel a little bit heaviness in my legs. I even run with 4:30 pace per kilometer. It's so fast. On this day I felt that I was capable of more. On day 7 I decided to run 30 in the morning, because when I did my second run in the evening there was too many cars that made me breathe not air but gas. So I started running the full distance in the early morning. It's day 7 and I decided to start running full distance every day for the next 23 days. My legs hurt, but most of all they hurt at the end of run. After 3 hours of running I was even more energetic, which surprised me a lot. The body adapted so much that I felt the best. But it was only 3 days. On day 10 my right hip began to hurt severely. My right hip started to hurt, but I think it's temporary. But to be honest, I don't know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's really painful. It is also interesting that after 2 days the hip has already passed, and I specifically began to get used to 30k. I broke my shoes. I tried to fix them, but it didn't help. But I still can run in them. I used to think my legs would be hurting, but it's not. Even though I said that nothing hurt me, after 30k it was still unpleasant to move my legs. But I understood that this was temporary. On the 17th day, the right toe began to hurt badly. The pain wasn't significant, but it was unpleasant to move the finger. I don't feel pain when I run, but I feel pain when I move it. But that didn't stop me from going for a run. Even when I do it every day, I don't always have a desire to do it every day. When you're done focusing on what your mind tells you, when you listen only yourself, you will achieve crazy things. I mean, if you want to achieve something and if thoughts prevent you from deciding on it, then you should start listening to yourself, who wants to get this achievement. So my right knee started to hurt. But after 100 meters, it's fun.
All these days and even years, I slept for 6 to 7 hours a day, and for the first 20 days I had enough to recover. But after that, the heaviness in my legs grew into a slight pain.
I started to feel tired and heaviness every morning after 20 days. But you know what? All the feeling is temporary. They don't have to stop you until you finish. The main task was to show myself that it's possible, and I did it. And it's still hard, but it's possible.
Then it was difficult to get up at 3 and understand that my next task would be to run for 3 hours. It was hard, but I quickly accepted it. I simply had no choice.
I feel so tired, but one thought that still gives me energy is that 2 days left. I don't have any injuries or pain. I don't even have heaviness in the legs, but I still have problem with my right toe. The last day. Step by step to the finish line. I can see the finish line.
To be honest, I did not suffer. I was happy every day, from the fact that I gradually went beyond of my limits. Such things show you that you can only think about the impossible. But in reality, everything is possible. The main thing is to do everything gradually.
1,000 kilometers is done. This is the last run. Rush forward. О, нет. Прощайте.